All
right, ma'am, you're Amita Miles. Okay, so this is 24 DCCR 2330, just trying to get up to speed. Good morning, ma'am. And Ms. Miles was in court and entered pleas of truth to counts 1 through 4 in a motion to revoke unadjudicated probation. On probation for tampering or fabricating with physical evidence, third-degree felony. And I reset the case.
She pled true to counts 1 through 4, not
Right.
true to count 5.
Not true to count 5, which is the count with regard to that she was, so all of these have to do with, most of them have to do with the ISF and the fact that she didn't successfully complete it and was removed from it. And count 5 specifically made the allegation that she was walking around in the quote living room of the dormitory during count time, which was against the rules. We reset it and I asked for and received the a report, the discharge report from ISF. And so I guess where are we now?
So one of my main concerns is, and I'm not, well, obviously she's just started probation, but there is a history of mental health issues. I don't know if necessarily if Ms. Miles has been on the mental health caseload. There have been several diagnoses that she has. I'm not sure if proper medication may be an issue. I know she recently told me that they have put her back on some type of medication, which I do think has contributed to some of the behaviors. Due to her not being on probation very long and not being at ISF very long, we are asking that she be given another chance to try to make this right to successfully complete the probation. Mainly that was the issue on the motion, was her not completing ISF and adhering to all of the rules and regulations there. So I don't want the court to totally give up on her at this point, but we understand obviously that a person needs to successfully complete ISF when they are ordered.
I mean, what option? And just for the record, if you'll raise your right hand, please, ma'am, do you swear or affirm the testimony you're given this hearing will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Thank you. And so what options and what's probation's thought with regard to any type of mental health issues that could be addressed?
Well, prior to her placement at the facility, I did go to the county's correctional facility and speak with Miss Miles. And I told her that upon her completion of the ISF program, that I would have her meet with in Spindletop to have all of those assessments that she would need to see if that she could be accepted onto the mental health initiative caseload. But we didn't make it that far.
I guess the problem is if there are those issues, then those need to be addressed in order for her to be successful wherever, including ISF. So and those evaluations cannot be done while she's in custody at our jail, correct?
I don't know what can be done at the correctional facility, but I do know that I spoke to some members from Tacoma to have it set up to where they could start that process while she was at the facility, at the ISF facility. But due to her disruptive behavior there, it didn't get very far.
So if we need an evaluation done because the disruptive behavior could potentially be because of mental health issues, then what's my option? What are my options?
I believe that the staff from Spindletop can go out to the facility and do some type of assessment.
I know we've had difficulty getting them to do that.
Okay.
That's what my understanding is as well.
I've seen them there. I don't.
Yeah.
And I know Ms. Miles has been a Spindletop patient in the past.
You have go and behave
Judge,
if there's an underlying issue
if we-
without
We
those.
said like we can request the records to see exactly what she was diagnosed and when the last time she was there.
Okay, let's do that.
Do you want to do that?
We'll do it whenever the next docket is. It's gonna be a couple of weeks. We don't have docket next week, but let's do that so that we can see what the diagnosis was, so that we can figure out. I don't want to set Ms. Miles up to fail. I mean, and tell somebody to go and follow all the rules when there's behavioral issue potentially based on mental health. Now, if it's not, and there's just behavioral issues, then that's gonna be on you. So it's not gonna be an excuse to misbehave and not follow the rules. But if there's truly an issue, I want to know about it and what those issues are, what the diagnosis is, and whether or not that diagnosis could potentially cause some of the issues that have happened. So
Yeah.
let's see, we'll get it reset and we'll come back, okay? Would you make a note that
This moment right here is bigger than just probation. It's about whether the system recognizes the difference between misconduct and mental health struggles. The judge isn't rushing to punishment. Instead, she's asking the critical question, is this behavior a choice or a condition? That decision could determine whether this defendant gets treatment or time behind bars. So what do you think? Should courts focus more on accountability or rehabilitation when mental health is involved?